Hi everyone, Ashley here, and welcome back to Dress to Jet. Today I'm bringing you another favorites video. Last time I showed you my favorite vintage or vintage inspired coats, and today I'm going to show you the same, but with shoes. Okay, so I have 5 pairs of shoes to show you, all of which are vintage inspired. None of these are true vintage. I feel like it's a little bit hard to find vintage shoes because, you know, they're beat up so much due to just general wear. Clothing could be taken care of a bit better than shoes. So yes, all of mine are vintage reproduction, and of the 5, 3 are from the same brand. So we'll start with those. So one of my favorite reproduction brands, they do tons of other different modern shoes, but they do tend to do really good reproductions as well, is Chase and Chloe. Okay, so my first pair from Chase and Chloe are these flats. Chase and Chloe do a lot of shoes, and most of them are modern, but they do have quite a few vintage reproduction styles. So this is one of them. These are just nude flats. They have like kind of this weaving on the front, which gives them like really nice detail, and then like it's just a T ankle strap there with a little buckle. Yeah, I've only worn these once so far, so I'm still breaking them in, but these are a great option because other than one other pair, all of my vintage reproductions are heels, not crazy heels, as I said, but these are good if you just want to like be out all day doing your errands, stuff like that, and not dealing with heels, but still be able to wear all your nice vintage style clothing. So this is a good complement to those. My next pair from Chase and Chloe are these black kind of Oxford heels, which I wear these all the time. I get a lot of wear out of these, and they're actually very comfortable. I've had other style shoes like this. I think one I got from Target years ago, and they just killed my feet. I couldn't even wear them. These are actually quite comfortable. They have a really good sole inside. So, so yeah, I get a lot of wear out of these. So I actually got these at the Pinup Girl boutique in Burbank. I know they've closed that location. I think they're moving. But yeah, I got these there in store, and these were my first pair of Chase and Chloe, and I kept seeing them over and over, and I really like the brand. So yeah, these kind of remind me of like something Madame Jury would wear from Phantom of the Opera. They kind of seem like a matronly, like strict school master or teacher kind of shoe, but I like that. I think they're fun to wear, and obviously in a good color. They go with everything. Yeah, so they complement all my vintage clothing really well. So my last pair of Chase and Chloe shoes are these heels. These are the same color as my flats that they're the first pair that I showed you, same exact color. Yeah, so they just have these beautiful kind of detail on the toe and going up to kind of like a T-top, same kind of similar to the first pair. I bought these at Sideca in Burbank at their mall location, and I got these actually from my cousin's wedding, and I just love them, and I wear them a lot to afternoon tea and stuff like that. And they're actually, again, for Chase and Chloe, they're very comfortable shoes. The heel isn't too crazy, and I can actually wear these. I mean, I ran around a wedding all day in them, and really wasn't in too much pain. So yeah, I've had good experience with these, the heels being comfortable, because that's a big thing for me if I do buy heels. So yeah, this is my last pair of Chase and Chloe shoes, but for now it's my last pair. I'm sure it won't be my last for long because I really like them as a brand. Okay, so the next pair of shoes I'm going to show you, or actually my first pair of vintage reproduction shoes that I bought, except for if you don't count my saddle shoes I had in like elementary school, which were technically vintage reproduction in the 90s, which I loved those, but as an adult, these were my first pair. So these are my black Betty Page shoes. I got these many years ago in the Forum Shops in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace. Tatiana had a store there. They've since closed it a couple years ago, but that's where I bought these. And yeah, so they just have like a little peep toe, and like cutouts down the side, and this like threading going up the side, and kind of a scalloped. There's a lot of like detail going here, and a scalloped side. They're simple, but have a lot of detail at the same time. I think they can still seem simple because they're in black. So yeah, I've had these for many years, and you'll notice that all of my heels have like this like T-top tie, because I can't wear heels if they're just on, because they just flop off my feet for some reason. My feet just don't stay in them. They like are like flip-flops, so that can't work because I can't get around with flip-flop heels. So I have to have them attached to my foot. So that's why all of my shoes like this have the buckle. Yeah, so they've seen better days, as you can see, but I have gotten a lot of wear out of them. And actually, I've had them repaired a few times. The sole had flopped off, and I had them repaired because I do like them, and they've lasted me many years. So yeah, I'll have many more years to come with them, I hope. Okay, so the last pair of shoes I'm going to show you are these fun Oxfords by the brand Wanted. I ordered these offline off ModCloth. I try not to buy shoes online because you just don't really know brand to brand if they're gonna run small, big, if they're true to size. Sometimes the reviews help, but it's a gamble, and they're usually kind of a pain to return. So yeah, but I took the gamble for these and they paid off. I really like them. I love the multicolored, like the cream and the brown together, and yeah, they're really fun to wear. They look good with almost everything. As far as the brand, Wanted, I haven't really looked into them to see if they do other vintage reproduction. This is just one that I happened to see on ModCloth's website. So I would be interested to look into them and see if they have other styles, because I really do like the way these look and I get a lot of wear out of them. Like I said, they go with everything. Okay, so those are all my favorite vintage reproduction shoes. If you know of any like reasonable vintage reproduction brands, please link them below, because I'm always on the lookout for new brands to try, especially when it comes to vintage style shoes. Yep, so that's it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.